The following is a paid advertisement for Time Life's music collection.
I got a feeling all the blues.
In the 50s and 60s, country music poured out of the honky-tonks.
Hello, walls.
Music history was made.
Hot things go for you.
Legends were born.
I keep a close watch on this heart of
We
mine.
heard classic hits.
I keep my eyes wide open.
It was the golden age of country.
If you got the money, I got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin'. We're gonna have a time. Hi, everybody, I'm Mickey Gilley. Boy, do I love playing those classic honky-tonk songs. You know, I started my career way back in the 50s playing little old honky-tonks around Houston, Texas. Man, what a great time for country music.
Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new.
Back in the 50s, you could turn on your radio and hear artists who were already legends, like Hank Williams and Ray Price. Or you might hear a new voice, someone who made you think that guy's gonna be a star someday.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love here.
I can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me.
Artists like Marty Robbins and Don Gibson helped country get more and more popular. And by the 60s, the music was in honky-tonks and in concert halls. It was also on radio and on television. Country music was becoming America's music.
Just walk on by.
Wait on the corner.
On the wings of the snow white dove, he sings his pure, sweet love, a sign.
Now I'd like to introduce you to my co-host, country music's #1 television personality, Lorianne Crook. Welcome, Lorianne.
Thank you so much, Mickey. Great to work with you. You have had such an amazing career, full of hit records and music awards. And of course, everybody knows about Gilley's, the biggest and most famous honky-tonk in country history.
Well, thanks, Lorianne. You know, I've always felt at home in a honky-tonk. It's the place a country fan could always go and meet friends, maybe have a dance, or just put a nickel in the old jukebox and play one of those sad country songs that can break your heart.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the phone.
Wow, Patsy Cline and Jim Reeves. Talk about legends and what beautiful voices.
Well, we're just getting started. Now, if you love real country music, we're going to take you back to the 50s and the 60s.
So sit back and relax as we return to the golden age of country music.
For the first time ever, all the classic country hits of the 50s and 60s are together in one complete collection. Time Life proudly presents the golden age of country.
Well, Mickey, let's go all the way back to 1950.
That's the year Hank Snow, the singing ranger, recorded his first #1 hit, a song that went on to become the biggest country hit of the entire decade.
That big eight-wheeler rolling down the track means a true loving daddy ain't coming back, 'cause I'm moving on. I'll soon be gone. How I'd love to be around you when the lonely nights surround you. How I'd love to be alone with you. If you got the money, I've got the time. We'll go honky-tonkin' and we'll have a time.
Hey, Joe, though we've been the best of friends, this is where our friendship ends. I gotta have that dolly for my own.
With a sound and style that put you right inside a honky-tonk, Webb Pierce became the top country hit maker of the 50s.
There stands the glass that will ease all my pain. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels.
In 1952, Kitty Wells answered Hank Thompson's Wild Side of Life, and her song became the first #1 hit by a female country artist.
It wasn't God who made honky-tonk angels, as you said in the word.
In 1954, country music was about to change when a 19-year-old truck driver from Memphis, Tennessee released his first record.
The truck driver was Elvis Presley, and his sound was called rockabilly.
Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, Mama. Just any way you do it, that's all right. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe.
Come on over, baby, whole lot of shaking going on. Yes, I say, come on over, baby, baby, you can't go wrong. Well, the G-men, T-men, revenuers too, searching for a place where he made his brew. They were looking, trying to book him, but my pappy kept on cooking.
White lightning.
Lots of country artists tried to capture the sound of rock and roll.
But no one did it better than two handsome brothers from Kentucky. They put their voices together and stole the hearts of teenagers everywhere.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye, happiness. Hello, loneliness. I think I'm gonna cry.
There's a story in our town of the prettiest girl around. Golden hair and eyes of blue. How those eyes could flash at you.
Young love, first love, filled with true devotion. Since you've gone, the moon, the sun, the stars, and the sky.
My one and only prayer is that someday you'll care. My hopes and my dreams come true. My one and only you.
Wow, that was Conway's first #1 hit way back in 1958. And Mickey, one of the things that is so wonderful about this collection is that it really captures country history. You hear the very first hits by artists like George Jones and Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn and Kitty Wells. These songs really changed country music.
You know, Lorianne, that's very true. The Golden Age of Country is the first collection that tells the story of this music. All the classic hits from the 50s and 60s are here. Time Life has even included one of the greatest standards in country history, a song that became popular all over the world when recorded by Miss Patti Page.
I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz.
That song always makes me want to dance. It's such a classic. Now imagine 158 classic country hits that good in one collection. That's the golden age of country. And getting it is as easy as picking up the phone.
For the first time ever, all the great country hits of the 50s and 60s are together.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about
Time Life Music proudly presents the Golden Age of Country.
I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see.
You'll get 158 hits
I won't be much when you get through with
by
me.
all the legends.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around.
Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, Marty Robbins, George Jones,
I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
Tammy Wynette,
Stand by it, man, and show the world you love them.
Every song in the collection is the original hit recording, and every one has been digitally remastered for brilliant sound.
Hello, walls. Hot things go for you today.
He's in the jailhouse now.
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 You'll go back in country history and hear honky-tonk hits, great love songs, classic duets, fun songs, story songs, all the songs that made the jukebox play.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do.
Every album comes with complete liner notes with stories about the artists and their music. And it all comes in your own deluxe collector's box.
I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole.
No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried.
You could spend hundreds of dollars and hours of time trying to collect all the hits in the golden age of country. But order now, and you can own the entire collection on 8 CDs for just 4 easy payments of $29.99 each.
Now I've got heartaches by the numbers, troubles by the score.
But wait, call in the next 17 minutes with your credit card and get a free bonus collection, hard-to-find hits.
Well, I went to a turkey roast down the street. The people down there eating like wild geese. I'm on my
You
way.
get 2 more CDs,
I'm going back
30 hits.
to Alabama.
Fräulein, look up toward the heaven.
That's a total of 10 CDs, 158 classic hits for the greatest country collection ever.
Counting flowers on the wall, that don't bother me at all. Playing solitaire till dawn with the deck of 51.
This incredible collection of 158 classic hits from the 50s and 60s is the greatest value ever offered to country fans.
I'm a man of means by no means, king of the road.
And remember, if this isn't the best collection you've ever heard, just send it back within 60 days and we'll refund your full purchase price. This special collection is not sold in stores, so call now with your credit card and get the golden age of country plus your free bonus CDs.
Welcome back. The year is 1959.
And Johnny Horton takes an old folk song and turns it into a #1 country and pop hit.
In 1814, we took a little trip along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi. We took a little bacon and we took a little beans, and we caught the bloody British in a town in New Orleans.
Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. Poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed.
Every morning at the mine, you could see him arrive. He stood 6'6" and weighed 245, kind of broad at the shoulder and narrow at the hip. And everybody knew you didn't give no lip to Big John.
They say don't go on Wolverton Mountain if you're looking for a wife.
Country music is famous for its story songs.
And the most famous of them all is this classic ballad, written and recorded by the great Marty Robbins.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen.
Last night I went to sleep in Detroit City, and I dreamed about those cotton fields and home. I was born in Saginaw, Michigan. I grew up in a house in Saginaw Bay.
The sound of hardcore honky-tonk was alive and well in the 60s.
It found a home out in Bakersfield, California, thanks to Buck Owens and the Buckaroos.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when we walk down the street. I feel a trembling in my knees.
Now the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back. They're trying not to fall.
I'd like to be in Charlie's shoes. That's what I always said. 'Cause he had you and everything tied with a golden thread. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Don't let me cross over love cheating line.
So many of the country hits of the 50s and 60s have become standards.
Including this classic love song by Hank Lachlan.
Please help me, I'm falling in love with you.
Still, though you broke my heart, still, though we
we're far apart. All the chapel bells were ringing in the little valley town.
Four walls to hear me, four walls to see.
Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore.
Mickey, I am just a sucker for those sad old country songs.
You know, Lorianne, I know what you mean, but folks, it doesn't matter if you like sad songs or happy songs, hardcore honky-tonk or soft love songs. It's all here in the golden age of country. Time Life has even included some of the funniest songs in country history.
He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do?" Bang me, dang me. They ought to take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me?
Those songs are guaranteed to make you smile. And let's face it, you just don't hear classic country like this on the radio anymore. So don't wait. This is your chance to own all of these hits and enjoy them for years to come. Just call the number on your screen and the golden age of country is on its way. If it isn't the best collection you've ever heard, just send it back and we'll refund every penny of your purchase price. No questions asked. Really, the collection is that good.
For the first time ever, all the great country hits of the 50s and 60s are together. Time Life Music proudly presents the Golden Age of Country.
I can't stop loving.
You'll get 158 hits.
So I've made up my mind.
Every song in the collection is the original hit recording, and every one has been digitally remastered for brilliant sound.
Where is the arms that reach to hold somebody new? Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone.
You'll go back in country history and hear honky-tonk hits, great love songs, fun songs, story songs, and classic duets.
We got married in a fever, harder than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since.
Every album comes with complete liner notes, and it all comes in your own deluxe collector's box.
Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt.
You could spend hundreds of dollars trying to collect all the hits in the golden age of country. But order now, and you can own the entire collection on 8 CDs for just 4 easy payments of $29.99 each.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely.
But wait, call in the next 9 minutes with your credit card and get a free bonus collection, hard-to-find hits.
From a jack to a king.
You get 2 more CDs.
From loneliness to a wedding ring.
30 hits.
Talk back, trembling lips, shaky legs, don't just stand there.
That's a total of 10 CDs, 158 classic hits for the greatest country collection ever.
Just because I ask a friend about her, just because I spoke her name somewhere.
This incredible collection of 158 classic hits from the 50s and 60s is the greatest value ever offered to country fans.
Well, I never felt more like singing a blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love here.
And remember, if this isn't the best collection you've ever heard, just send it back within 60 days and we'll refund your full purchase price. This special collection is not sold in stores, so call now with your credit card and get the golden age of country plus your free bonus CDs.
Welcome back to the golden age of country. The 60s introduced us to a new generation of female country stars,
including the coal miner's daughter, Loretta Lynn.
No, don't come home a drinking with lovin' on your mind. Just stay out there on the town and see what you can find.
I could have loved you better, didn't mean to be unkind.
You know that was the last thing on my mind. Once a day, all day long, and once a night. Our D-I-V-O-R-C-E becomes final today.
In 1965, Del Reese hits the top of the charts with a country classic about life on the road with the American truck driver.
Who is a girl wearing nothing but a smile and a towel in the picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway?
I've been everywhere, man, I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man, I breathe the mountain air, man.
There's a speed zone ahead, well, all right. I don't see a cop in sight. 6 days on the road and I'm gonna make it home tonight.
Ever since you were a little bitty teeny girl, you said I was the only man in this whole world. And now you better do some thinking, then you'll find you got the only daddy that'll walk the line.
Merle Haggard is one of America's greatest singers and songwriters.
And in 1969, Merle wrote an unforgettable anthem that celebrated everyday life in Muskogee, Oklahoma.
And I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, a place where even squares can have a ball.
Daddy sang bass.
Mama sang tenor.
Me and little brother would join right in there.
Singing seems to help a troubled soul. It's such a pretty world today. Look at the sunshine.
Look at the sunshine.
You're the only world I know. You're the one I can't let go. Oh, listen to the children while they play. Now ain't it kind of funny what the children say, skip a rope.
Thanks to his incredible talent, a hit television show,
And let's not forget that perfect head of hair.
Glenn Campbell became one of the biggest stars in America.
I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road. Make the world go away and get off my shoulder. There goes my only possession. There goes my everything. Walk through this world with me. Go where I go. And down the road I look, and there runs Mary. Hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home.
That is such a classic. You know, Mickey, we have just heard so many hits that have become a part of country history, songs that are really a part of our lives.
You know, Lorianne, that's so true. And the amazing thing is we have just scratched the surface of this collection. Remember, there are 158 classic hits in the golden age of country. This is the definitive collection from the two most important decades in country history. Folks, if you love classic country music, you have got to have the golden age of country.
And remember, the entire collection comes in this beautiful collector's box. But don't go looking for the golden age of country in stores. It's only available through this special offer. So don't wait. Call now and bring the golden age of country into your home.
For the first time ever, all the great country hits of the 50s and 60s are together.
Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about
Time Life Music proudly presents the golden age of country.
I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see.
You'll get 158 hits
I won't be much when you get through with me.
by all the legends.
I hear the train a-coming, it's rolling around.
Johnny Cash, Patsy Cline, Marty Robbins, George Jones,
I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
Tammy Wynette,
Stand by it, man, and show the world you love him.
every song in the collection is the original hit recording, and every one has been digitally remastered for brilliant sound.
Please help me, I'm falling in love with you.
On the wings of a snow white dove, he sings his pure, sweet love.
You'll go back in country history and hear honky-tonk hits, great love songs, classic duets, fun songs, story songs, all the songs that made the jukebox play.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do.
Every album comes with complete liner notes with stories about the artists and their music. And it all comes in your own deluxe collector's box.
I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried.
You could spend hundreds of dollars and hours of time trying to collect all the hits in the golden age of country. But order now, and you can own the entire collection on 8 CDs for just 4 easy payments of $29.99 each.
Now I've got heartaches by the numbers, troubles by the score.
But wait, call in the next 2 minutes with your credit card and get a free bonus collection, Hard to Find Hits.
Well, I went to a turkey roast down the street. The people down there eating like wild geese. I'm on
You get 2 more CDs,
I'm going back
30 hits.
to Alabama.
I ain't never, oh darling, I seen nobody like you.
That's a total of 10 CDs, 158 classic hits for the greatest country collection ever.
And I was almost persuaded.
This incredible collection of 158 classic hits from the 50s and 60s is the greatest value ever offered to country fans.
And you can tell your friend there with you, he'll have to go.
And remember, if this isn't the best collection you've ever heard, just send it back within 60 days and we'll refund your full purchase price. This special collection is not sold in stores, so call now with your credit card and get the golden age of country plus your free bonus CDs.
We have had a wonderful time sharing this unforgettable music with you.
And you know, the golden age of country is simply the best collection any country fan could ever have. I'm Mickey Gilley.
And I'm Lori Ann Crook. And Mickey, how about you take us home with a good old honky-tonk
I'd
song?
love to. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels.
The preceding has been a paid advertisement for Time Life's music collection.